Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
And Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, who's going to be first to this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bergomi. And it's Nedved. Now Seedorf. Zanetti. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Zanetti. Passes short and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Forlan. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Zanetti.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. 15 minutes till half-time. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. Platini. Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And they're quick to get it back. Cruyff. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Platini. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. Puskas. Platini. Oh, cracking ball. Yaya Toure. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we come
How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Johan Cruyff.
There's the start of the second half.
Nedved.
New Mexico really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Number 22,
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Number 23.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Taking place.
Mbappe. Platini. Forlan looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Bellingham, stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. Just about up to the hour now. And that was very necessary. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Messi. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Bale. And it's Messi. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Save-off! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And claimed it back swiftly. Morientes. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yaya Toure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And no, that was never going to make it. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Looking for the run. And he's straight offside. And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well,
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. Messi! Now takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's been slipped through. A lot of Platini! They've scored!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 16 minutes is number 17, Platini.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Passes short and sharp. And he can clear it away. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Out towards the flank. And here's Platini.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's shot, surely! It's fallen loose again! Parla. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernando Torres. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And here's Torres. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Pushkash.
So off we go once more.
Is number 19.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Quality ball. Looking for the run, and he's in on goal. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And smartly reclaimed. Ronaldinho. And he's worked it through. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips.
That could spell trouble. Morientes shoots! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Vidal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maradona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Iniesta. Vidal. Nesta. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. Morientes. Kimmich. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Johor Darul Tazim needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Morientes! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 12, Gerrard.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many...
Fallen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Suarez with the clearance. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Oh, good ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
cleared away. And it's Baggio. And this is Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, cracking ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He is through here. It's Forlan! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Forlan usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Bellingham. And this is Forlan. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Luis Suarez. Closing it. Shot at goal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Kimmich. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Could be danger here. He's in a great position. Real chance! Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Gullit can get it clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And this is Gullit. And this is Roberto Baggio. Bergomi gets it away. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Platini. Good ball, good take. Gullit. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Baggio. Pele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. See your views on the first half?
New Mexico really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work.
Forlan! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Platini. Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. They want to be quick to recover this. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man. There's the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Howson goes direct. Nicely weighted ball. Goes looking wide. Bale. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. Pele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that looks a decent ball. Cantona! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
New Mexico really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 13.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Number 22. Hullet.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 10. Suarez. Number 15. Rijkaard. Coming on the
And it's
field.
Gerrard.
Number
Now it's
9.
Cantona.
Messi. Number 14.
New Mexico are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Number 17. O'Shea.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Del Piero. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cantona. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been flattened there.
Added time.
And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. And the number on the board is 3. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And we'd like to inform
So, Jim, how do you... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Swings in across. And it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. And pushed down! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Danger averted for now. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, shooting chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Mbappe really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is... And the shot! Goal! Milan! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Forlan. Mateus.
New Mexico really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. And it's Bale. Showing great feet there. Bale. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Picked out, real chance!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply. Oh, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
New Mexico certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off
And
the
just a quick
pedal.
reminder
They
today
need to keep
please
pushing,
drink responsibly.
keep imposing,
Anyone appearing
don't leave the
intoxicated
door
or
open for
behaving
the
in an
opposition.
inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Pushkash. Coming on the field is
Whistle goes,
number
and we
19,
start the second half.
Fuentes. Substitution.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bale cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Lofted in. Bergomi is there, and he can get... Right card! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. That's really well cleared. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Howson. And they win it back again. Now it's Platini. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Platini. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Mateus. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's found a way. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well played. Platini. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that is expertly dealt with. Platini. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Number 5, Bellingham.
And here's Vieira.
Number 12, Gerrard. Number 8,
Messi.
Vieira.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A decent chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 30, Cantona. Number 2,
Milan have the
Zanetti.
chance to go the other way.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Has a shot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish of true class! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
2 goals up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Platini! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been pushed us! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Puskás duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Lyon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Puskás, and here's Platini. Zanetti. Van Dijk cuts it out. Yildiz. That's a good run down the left. So just a 1 early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Olise. Forlan. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. And one more try! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Platini can so cleverly bypass the press. Olise. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. Khan claims comfortably. And they can counter here. Scholes. For Olise. Hakimi. It's Scholes! It's their second corner of the game. Olise plays it short. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Kimmich. Now it's Puskas. Oh, super find. Smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After 39 minutes,
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
New Mexico are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Oh, really well played.
And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
FC Nassau with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for safety. Lovely ball and a real... Batistuta! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
New Mexico are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Forlan. Looking for options for movement. He could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And that has been knocked clear. FC Nassau are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last man. Messi. There's the shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Shevchenko. Oh, what a ball! Goes for a shot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
FC Nassau go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a good ball. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now it's Messi. Cafu. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's played into the area. Rijkaard clears it away. He's found a way through. FC Nassau have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. FC Nassau have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden... And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Up towards the front line. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Forlan finds himself offside. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. He's Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. And this is Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Kimmich. Platini. That's a little off target. He's on it, can he get away? And Puskás! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, cracking ball. It's Rooney! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's Forlan. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good take, and is he in? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will